Welcome to Adventures in Gran, Insulae, a sci-fi pirate D&D game inspired by the likes of One Piece, Eberron, and Treasure Planet. My name is Julian or JuliCiel. I am going to be your GM for this game, for which we have hit the 15th session. I think this will either be the halfway point or the just past halfway point of the campaign, depending on personal schedules, if I am in the country, etc. Going forward. Either way, this campaign is rapidly approaching some big spooky stuff happening before the end comes. That's me. I'm going to be running the game. Addie, who are you playing?
Hello, my name is Addie Hayes, and I play Elanor Uirchanar. And this is not how I usually talk. I just was doing a voice. I don't know why.
It wasn't Scottish either. I thought it was going to be. And then
I don't know what it
was. Soft and it turned into Minnesota.
It's something from a different planet, let's just say that. I play Elanor Uirchanar. She is a beautiful Eladrin. She sometimes a summer Eladrin, sometimes a winter Eladrin. If you're just joining in, it changes. And she changes in personality when it happens. It's real good time. I believe this time we're now in winter form now. Is it winter form?
No,
is it a long rest?
Yeah,
we're still summer.
Yeah, you still got like 2 HP.
Yeah,
You've still got.
And now you know where
HP.
we're at.
Oh, we're hurt. That's true.
You're winded.
But it's really we're gonna have a great time. None of us are gonna die. And Matt, what's up? Who do you play?
Very nice. I play Diya MorningStar. I'm not sure. See,
No,
that's
like
the Mario
Italian
accent. That's the Mario accent that was the Mario accent everybody was expecting, but nobody
Mushroom
got.
Kingdom.
Italian Borat, yeah.
Mamma mia.
My wife.
Mama Diya.
Mama Diya. No, we haven't met her yet, but we might. She's a sweetheart. Diya loves his mother very much, and his mom loves Diya because it's a sweet, sweet family. It's a sweet, sweet boy who doesn't have a fucking tragic backstory. It's great. Anyway,
playing against time.
It's weird. I don't usually do this. So, hi, I'm Matthew Eberle, your friendly neighborhood photographer, and today I'll be playing Diya MorningStar, the new captain of. Did we name our ship yet? I didn't think so. Anyways,
nope.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be here doing this thing. You should watch, stick around, see what happens, because shit's getting real, folks. Malik, what's shaking?
Oh, well, hi there. I am
that's
Malik.
a little Canadian. Oh, hi there.
And I see, I wasn't even trying to do an accent, but it's a sickness that we're all contracting at this point. I am going to be playing the pirate outlaw Sylvia Etherhorn. She's in a spot of trouble right now, because if you were watching the last episode, it's not looking too good for her. Looking great for everyone else, but not good for her. She does in fact well, it's not as tragic as my first character's backstory, but it is still pretty tragic. Familial politics, tomfoolery of that ilk, and it's looking bad. It's looking real bleak. But surely Julian will not send us into the fetal position in the corners of our room, crying tears of blood.
Just have your backup character ready and we're good.
I got like 4 or 5.
Another one?
I'm ready. I can finally live my bard fantasy. Bring it on. Michael, what's going on in your neck of the woods?
Oh, sorry, I was doing a bit.
I like that accent the
the
best.
annoying is spreading.
I'm Michael. You might recognize me from the show you're watching right now. I play Heads and Heels, who is a hill dwarf. Used to be a cleric, now the monk, because he Potter fusion. Was the king, and now he's a monk.
Is that the noise Potter fusion makes?
And then you do like that.
Boom! You might have killed everyone on the planet Earth, but we will stop you! Kame!
I don't know what are they talking about? He fused with the king. He
There's a
was
lot.
being used by like an eldritch being. Now we're all vibing. Either way, I'm
We're all vibing.
We're all vibing. We're in jail. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, great
I
times.
I just want to point out because you were like, "Oh yeah, his name is Hedzin now," and I was like, "Cool, Hedzin, that's cool." And then when you said heads and heels, that's when it hit. That's when I got. I was like, I lost it. I'm so sorry, everyone. Yes.
I literally talked about it in the chat. It's Head Rover plus Zeno. It's Zen because he's a monk, and it's now heads and heels.
No,
I was thinking
guy.
guy.
Hearing Hedzin, I was like, "Oh, that's a cool name." Yeah. Like take the extra step to think.
Amazing.
I'm heads and heels.
Before we get started, you can't see it because my tits are out of camera, but I'm wearing one of my Realm Tree shirts. You can buy them now for the low price of I think like $15. It's pretty cheap.
Oh, that's
sick.
really reasonable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off last time. But we'll have a little recap. Last time on Adventures in Gran Insulae, was I believe our longest session yet. A lot happened. In anticipation of King Zeno's promised ascension, his merging with Head Rover Heels, you all took the time to prepare and try to stop him over the course of a few days. Elanor scouted for reconnaissance. Sylvia kept a close eye on everyone in the building. Diya, with the help of your good friend Zaxary, helped build a machine. And Head Rover, mentally prepared, had a nice little last dinner with his friends just in case things went wrong. When the day came, Head Rover was taken to the ritual early, while the rest of you were attacked by the Pale Rider, Zeno's primary henchman. During the battle, their true extraterrestrial mind flayer-like form was revealed. Head Rover and Zeno, due to the ritual, were going to fight for control of their merged body. However, with an explosion from Diya and Eleanor's wild magic invention, the ritual was disrupted and the truth was revealed as you saw a giant eldritch being in this strange space in your mind. Both Head Rover and Zeno were being used. Their merged body was going to be the host of this extraterrestrial eldritch horror, basically. You decide to unite as one, Head Rover beginning to understand this other side of himself. You became Head Zen, using your new physical prowess to save the rest of the party against the Pale Rider after a devastating mind blast. Right as the battle finished, you were all celebrating, having yourselves good times, then you were suddenly attacked by a Navy Admiral, Ramina Ishtar the Comet, who moved so quickly that you all were struck within a fraction of a second and stunned. Your conman friend Zaxary revealed himself not to be just some older conman urchin of Dalavar, but to be the head of the Navy, the fleet admiral named Raphael Pope. He admitted that stopping Zeno was his goal, but he needed to be able to pin it on somebody in order to preserve Navy reputation. Head Rover, Diya, and Elanor, because you're all teenagers, would simply face prison time now that Head Zen is a teenager again. But Sylvia might not be so lucky. You're all boarded onto a Navy hover ship, and right as Head Zen promises that he is going to take out Fleet Admiral Pope, he exits, and you see in the similar matching high-tech cell across from you, two figures. A boy with green skin and dark green hair, and a girl with dark skin and ever-changing red and orange hair. Ren and Irie Inaba, who are Eleanor's cousins of the Autumn and Spring Feywild courts.
Let's go!
And that's where we're going to pick up today's
Wait, I thought,
session.
wasn't it because Elanor was royalty? Because I feel like, unless she's been lying, I feel like she distinctly makes it clear that she's not a teenager.
That
like
too. The point being, you're an adult pirate who has a body count.
That's fair.
Of more than one kind. So, across from you, remember when you slept with Eleanor's mom? That was great.
I do remember that.
I just talked it out. Guy like me.
That was sick.
Across from you all in the cell, you see two new figures. Elanor, you do recognize them, though it's been a very long time. These are figures that you remember literally from your childhood as your older cousins. They're not too much older, maybe a decade in Fae time, who you haven't seen in a very long time. You don't know what they've been up to or anything, but here they are in the cell across from you. And Ren, who you do remember even as like a little young adult, was the more outspoken one of them, goes, Elanor, wait a second, is that you? Did they get you too?
Yes, I mean, I suppose so, since we're in here, but... Oh my goodness! The Diya heads, do you know who that is?
Not particularly.
How would they know? We've never met them before.
No, I know that, but they should, because this is royalty we can see. This is Ren.
Hi, we're Eleanor's cousins. Oh, sorry, I'm in handcuffs. Hi. You all, by the way, are in magic handcuffs. You would feel this. You cannot cast spells. You attack and save with disadvantage, and you cannot use your class features.
Sick.
Nick, I can't do anything right now. But what are you two doing in here?
We were captured. We were kind of on the search for this really cool magic blade that our mentor was trying to get us to find. And then we got captured, and here we are, caught by the Navy. Who are your friends?
Mentor? Like your father?
Oh, no, just this old lady. Don't worry about it. Who are you all?
Oh, these are my friends! Everyone, come here, introduce yourself!
Hello, I'm Hedson. I'm new to being in handcuffs, under duress.
Hedson, did your name change?
So, it's like Hedrover, but I got like, I have another person inside my brain. I don't know if he can talk much though.
They can't hear me, but hopefully
They
they
can't
feel my presence.
What? I hope you can feel his presence because I'm here and I'm like a present. I'm new to this. So it's Hedrover and Xenos, which is another being inside my head that you can't see right now. But he's there and he's very happy to be there.
Hedrover, tell the green boy he needs a haircut.
Is that safe?
Is what safe? The name change or the?
No. I mean,
The name change is beautiful.
I thought it was clever because it's like, you know what I mean?
I get it.
Yes, but very clever. Yes, is it safe having another person in your head? Usually there's only enough room for one person in
And someone that wanted to kill you?
your head.
That's true.
We're the same head.
Safe?
We're the
same head.
We're the same head. We are the same individual. We are just retaining a fragment of our individual personalities that we manifested when our souls were split.
Let me translate that. So there's kind of like if you like break a cookie in half, right, and then you put the cookie back together. It's still the same cookie, but like it's like different because you're getting like more chocolate chips on the same cookie. You know
And
what
it
I'm
has
saying?
psychic powers.
Wait,
So there's two talking chocolate chips in this new cookie.
Well, only one chocolate chip is talking, but there's another one in my brain that's giving me advice. For example, Green Fellow, haircuts are recommended. Ren, haircuts are recommended. Am I getting this right?
That's such a
What?
That's such a boomer thing to say. Leave me alone.
There's
a
no way the
boomer.
word boomer exists.
Also,
bro.
did he say, let me translate this? What is he translating? What?
I'm lost as you are.
I'm
Ellen.
speaking in
Okay,
charisma.
great.
He's speaking in Caribbean.
Here, let me cast detect magic to make sure.
Yeah, that's
I'd
not
like
gonna
to-
work, honey. Sorry.
They're
Using
magic cuffs.
I'd like to point out too that this whole time since the scene has come into us, Sylvia's just been despondent. She's just 1,000 yards staring, not responding or taking any of this information. She's just like,
Also,
fucked.
with all of your things taken as you were stunned by Ishtar, they do also have the compass, Sylvia.
Wow. Yeah, Sylvia's literally just like staring into nothing, just sitting, unresponsive.
This is bizarre. Are these magical handcuffs?
What, are you too young to have been handcuffed before,
How did you get them to
sweetie?
the front?
Ren,
What?
this is a child. He's
Oh, no,
younger.
It's so hard to
Well,
do.
no,
Younger.
I remember seeing a pair of these in my mother's and father's room. I never really thought anything
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Wow. We have a lot to unpack with this one, don't we?
Do we have to unpack
Is he
anymore?
willingly ignorant? Or is it an accident? How did he end up like this?
Where do I start? I'm gonna die here.
It is still Head Rover. Head Rover is there. I see it now.
No, it's head Zen.
Head Zen, but I'm not too worried. That's, we know this person.
I'm just more charismatic now.
I'm
I mean,
more
it is weird
charismatic
'cause
and
you're-
I'm inside of you. Is what
There's
you
a
mean.
man inside me and he's charismatic.
That's right, Head Rover.
It is weird because your face isn't wrinkly anymore, and it's like mildly attractive now, and I'm not sure how to process that.
On that
Neither
note,
can I.
Irie, the Autumn Eladrin in the cell is like suddenly like pressing her hand against the magical barrier and is like, his ripped tuxedo is awakening something in me.
Oh my!
And everyone, this is my other cousin, Irie. Wait, she's just a little strange, I guess it runs in the family. Irie, hello, how are you today?
Autumn represents sorrow,
Mm-hmm.
change,
Mm.
like a deep, deep pond the children drown in.
What?
I want to ride your friend like a horse.
Oh!
Irie!
What do you mean by that?
What's happening?
Well, first of all, Irie, which friend are you talking about? Because all three of them are stunning! Oh my goodness!
The one in the ripped tuxedo.
Hello,
Oh,
ma'am.
of course, duh, you said, oh. I was just so taken aback by forgetting your poetry. Edson?
Hello, ma'am. Reporting for duty.
Oh!
Eleanor, why are we riding Henson like a horse?
No one ride me
Oh.
like a horse, please. I'm a
Oh.
week back.
Sylvia? Sylvia? Sylvia?
We could just kill Malik today.
We broke Malik.
Too much. The writing, I can't breathe.
I just like the idea that I'm just keep saying it and you're just not responding.
No, yeah,
like-
Sylvia's just like,
Sylvia, I think actually a memory strikes your head
Oh.
of you being helped up after a particularly tough training exercise. Alright, Sylvia, if you can't wield 2 swords, you're never gonna be able to wield 3, as you remember your grandmother lifting you up. Now listen, Sylvia, great things run in our family, and here's a gift from my grandpa V, and she hands you the compass. Take good care of that, Sylvia, or I'll beat your ass with these hooves. Understood? And you suddenly flash back to reality.
Sylvia just like slams her head back against the wall.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
Ooh.
That's
Uh.
not what I expected! Sylvia? I come over and just start kind of patting with the top of my head. Are you okay?
I don't think I could be farther from that, Elanor. This is very bad.
I don't think so, Sylvia. Look, we have my 2 cousins, literally, 2 other
Hi.
students that can help you. Look, yes, we got Ren, I think you get very much along with Ren. If you just lift your spirits a little bit, we have 2 others to help us, right?
We're all
Yes,
handcuffed, Elanor.
well,
We can't do anything.
Not
they took
for
all
long.
our shit.
Watch this.
Oh, no.
Headzen, make a strength check with disadvantage.
2 net 20s.
Imagine he still got 2 nat 20s.
Watch, it's gonna be like 26.
They're both 7s.
Cute.
Heads in.
Lucky number 7.
You are stronger than you've ever been. You have the strength and the agility of 2 people. And as you cross and then quickly uncross your arms, you see the cuffs coming apart with nothing but a link of magical energy between them. And you're like, wait, I can do this, before they sling back together and whip you around and you fall on your face.
I got most of it though. Did anyone see? I got most of it. So if I just do it again for a couple more hours, I think I got this.
Oh, I'm unsure about that.
Eleanor's family members, I got this. This will just take like an hour or 2, and we're out of here. Don't worry.
My God.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Irie speaks up. Elanor, your satyr friend. What's her deal? Is she also of the Fae?
What's her deal?
I mean, yeah, like, kind of. But, like,
From where?
not us. Oh, I don't know. Why are you asking? I don't know if that's really entirely important. I mean,
Girl,
what's most important?
Girl, where are you from?
Sylvia is very stoic. They don't really talk about the past. It's all part of the enigma. So, best
I think you
not to
understand.
bother wasting your time.
Well, I mean, how are your parents? Irie and Ren?
It's, well, we haven't seen them in a little while. It's kind of a bad situation back home, which is why we left.
Elanor, what is it with adults in the Feywild being in bad situations? I don't understand.
Oh, it's a terrible, chaotic place over there. Like, that's the whole reason we left. The Feywild is like... I mean, the Feywild, like, hundreds of years ago, was this really cool mystical dimension where the Fey hung out. But ever since, you know, for some reason, big chunks of it started manifesting into the material plane, kind of like that bit of the Hellmouth did too, it feels like it's become more of a tourist attraction. Like, Irie and I were trying really hard to maintain our Fey magic, and we found that it was just kind of going away in time. And our folks are not trying very hard to defy that. So we are trying to get in touch with our Fey selves. We've become stronger than we ever have before, thanks to this old pirate lady. And, well, now we're captured. But before then, I was, like, firing, like, green energy blasts out of cannons made of roots and stuff.
When you say old pirate lady, do you mean Sylvia?
What?
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm
Yeah,
not old.
don't
Whoa.
knock someone while they're down!
No, our
Whoa.
satyr was older. She was this
Wait.
old pirate satyr.
What,
Wait,
what do you
Also
mean?
a satyr?
What do you mean you're
Hey,
Sylvia?
everyone shut up! What did you say?
She was an old pirate satyr named Beatrice Etherhorn. She was our mentor. I called her Grammy, and then she hit me.
You called her Grammy! That's so cute.
Wait. What are you saying to me right now? That's my grandmother.
I thought you looked alike. I didn't want to make any assumptions. I didn't want to be racist or anything like that. But
Where is she? What are you talking about? How long
we
ago?
don't know. We got kidnapped when we were trying to find her dumb little sword thing.
What dumb little sword thing?
It's like the world cutter, something like that.
Sylvia's face just like goes white, and she's just like slack-jawed for a second, and then she literally passes out.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh! Oh!
Sylvia. She appears to be.
Taking a nap, I see.
Can I like kind of maneuver myself let me finish explaining under Sylvia so I can like, you know, prop her up, you know, so she's not hurt. And I just kind of like sit there
I'm
with
like,
her in my lap and I'm like, all right.
like arms crossed. I'm trying to lift her.
You're
eyes up with my
weekend at
thumbs.
Bernie'sing me.
Why did you know you can uncross your hand? Did you get that tangled?
Oh my god!
Oh, I just thought I had to.
Yippee!
Oh, ridiculous.
Hello. Isn't so bad after all. Okay, Sylvia.
Oh yes.
like, trying
Let's
to,
just
like-
get her on the wall. You know, like just. Is there water? Can I splash water in her face?
There's no water. It's a prison cell. But on
It's-
From the toilet.
there's no toilet. This is a holding cell.
Oh, okay. That's understandable.
But at this time, the door, there's an unlocking sound and the door slides open. This is a much more futuristic place than you all have ever been. And walking into the room is a tall, beefy human man, cigar hanging out of his mouth, navy jacket on his shoulders, conical sword at his side. And he walks up to the cell and goes, "All right, kids," talking to Ren and Irie, "it's time for you to enter a smaller holding cell. We're gonna split these ones up. So you're gonna come this way. No choice. Sorry." Boop, boop, boop. Hits a few buttons on the keypad. The door opens. Ren and Irie say, "Hey, there's only so many places they can keep us. Unless they're keeping us in solitary, we might be able to meet up." Briggs, Vice Admiral Briggs, who you've encountered at a few various points through the adventure but never spoken to, speaks up and goes, "Kid, quiet or things are gonna have to get violent." And he just kind of like escorts them out of the room, and the door closes.
Well, the tables have turned, everyone. See Sylvia? Kind of like shake her awake, shake her shoulders. Oh yeah, right, I can do this.
What?
Sylvia, see? I just, a positive attitude changes everything, Sylvia.
Where
Your
did they go?
grandmother's here somewhere.
Where did they
near
go?
us?
Where did they go?
They got moved to a different holding cell.
But we'll find them because it's gonna be
Yes.
fine.
Yes, we're all gonna, be in different holding cells, but maybe they'll have like
No,
prisoner
damn it.
lunchtime together. What?
Sylvia, what's the willed cheese knife? I'm not. What did they say?
Jeez.
Don't know
I'm sorry. I'm
how
hungry.
you
I
can
like
all
cheese.
be so fucking chipper when we're literally. I don't think you will understand what's at stake right now. The information I just found out notwithstanding, we are so... I'm sorry. I am so royally fucked. And I think because you're not really letting it sink into your fucking heads. But this is very, very bad. I don't know if you heard what he said before he put us on that ship. But I am in a significant amount of trouble. Okay? It's not looking very good for me, even slightly. You've got diplomatic immunity because you're fucking royalty, and the two of you are kids. Okay? I've been on the run for a while, and you know that. But as you heard from him, it's because of some very bad things that I got myself into. And I'm gonna get not only that, but everything that took place at the fucking Hellmouth put on me. And now I'm on the fucking chopping block, more than likely. And on top of that, I find out that my grandma's alive. I've been looking for her. I've been looking for the world shaper. It's not the fucking world cutter, the world butter knife. No, it's the most powerful blade. I don't expect any of you to understand, and that's fine because I've kept a lot of things private. But you'll have to forgive me if I'm not going to act like it's sunshine and fucking rainbows right now. This is bad tidings, okay? Very bad tidings. And I'm not just going to be able to be all right with all this shit that's going on right now. How the fuck do you expect us to get out of here? We literally got done over. A quick little once-over by an admiral. The fleet fucking admiral was right under our noses, acting like our friend. Could have taken us out at any time he fucking wanted to.
Sylvia, as you
What a
say
nice-
that, you look over and I think you see Diya's hands shaking. And then, I don't know if you guys, I'm not even going to make you do like an insight check. But if you see that and you look up at them, and I think you all realize at this point, Diya is barely holding it together. And Diya kind of turns to everyone and he goes, "Oh, I mean, my mother always said when things are down, you just need to, look on the right side of everything. I know this isn't an ideal position, but together we can do anything. We have. From the beginning, it's always been us. And I have to believe that we can do it.
Of course we can.
I'm the captain, and if I say we can do it, we can do it."
Diya, you're right. We have to have hope in some sort of degree, Sylvia.
Fuck hope, I'm confident. I've got my 3 best friends. Like, this could be way worse. I could have none of you, but I got all of you.
And Rover,
Nothing
if
we've
they
done
die,
before.
we can get off scot-free.
Wait a minute. No, sorry, my head hurt.
This dynamic is not something I was prepared for.
Your name is
Just
now
having
Head
Zeno
Hurt?
talking.
Damn it! Look, listen to me. The reason, Sylvia, I'm not happy, but I'm happier than I ever could have been, because I got all you people. I could have died out there, I could have lost all you, but I didn't. Everything the Ferret Friends do, we do it together, and you're not going anywhere I can't follow. So we're gonna be fucking fine. We're gonna be happy, we're gonna be fucking chipper, because we're gonna get through this, because we get through everything together. And if we don't, we die together. And we're not gonna die together, because I won't let it happen.
Sylvia just starts like she's still just standing there, still very like Arthur fists, very like frustrated, and I think this is probably the first time that anybody's seen this, to my knowledge. Maybe the ADHD is busting and it's happened before and I don't remember, but you see she literally just kind of walks. Well, I guess am I still okay? I stood up, but she had me in.
Handcuffed.
I was in Eleanor's lap, unconscious, and I stood up.
Yeah.
I just like fall to my knees, and you just see tears start streaming out of Sylvia's face, and she just lays her head in Eleanor's lap and just
Diya hugs you.
like weeps.
Diya immediately walks up and just starts hugging you and starts crying as well.
And Sylvia, I promise, if those 2 can get in contact with your mother, I will make sure they tell her you're here. If you want.
I just
No, I will.
I just want to know that I wanted to know if she was okay, and now I part of me wants her to come and save me and break me out of here, but I don't. As much shit as I've got on my plate, she's got so much more. She's the greatest fucking pirate I've ever known. The greatest pirate in the world. And I don't want her to get hurt. I don't want any of you to get hurt either. If I have to fall on that sword, if I do have to be the one to take the blame, I will, but I just...
Sylvia, we will not let that happen. You should know that by now. We're not gonna just sacrifice you. Isn't that right?
I feel like I'm a fucking winter form satyr right now.
Sorry. That was good.
Julian, are there any cameras inside of the holding cell?
You can make a perception check if you want.
Love to.
Disadvantage, right?
Skill checks are okay. It's saving throws and attack.
Oh, gotcha.
If I didn't make
That
it
was
clear.
not.
You
That was not.
can't
a good
take
perception
away our
check.
personality.
That was definitely not a good perception check. That was a 6.
Head Rover, they could be watching us from anywhere, or they could not be. We have no way of knowing.
This is my new favorite thing.
That's a risk I'm willing to take. Sylvia, I know you said you don't want any of us to get hurt, but that's not a luxury we can afford to take. Diya, I want you to break my nose.
Head Rover. Diya wipes some tears from his eyes. No. I'm the captain, you all will listen to me. We need to find Eleanor's cousins, and we need to be patient. We're all hurt, and we need time to plan. Now is not the time for action. We have to be patient. I promise I will lead you all through this. Sylvia, I will not let anything happen to you. I am your captain. I will die before you do. That is my promise, and that is my word. We will live as a crew, or we will die as a crew.
Sylvia looks like very very quickly. There's just like a flash of like a very sort of surprise and just like, oh my god, wow. That flashes across her face, and then she just sort of lets it wash away, and then has just a very resolute head nod, and just continues to just snuggle with Elanor. She's like, I need this.
Heads, come over here. We're doing group snuggle. Come here.
Yes, it's getting. And I would like to say,
as you all are starting to snuggle together, the door opens again.
Poor Addie.
Once again, Briggs walks into the room with cigar still out of his mouth.
What, did you come for the group snuggles?
hello, welcome in.
Adorable. Elanor, Uirchanar, Diya, MorningStar, go into that cell. Points to the one that your siblings were in.
Ow.
Oh.
Watch your head.
Well, you're quite the gentleman. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
All right, you too, kid.
He walks over.
Diya and Elanor are entering their cell. Boop, boop, boop. He presses a few buttons. The doors seal up. Hedson and Sylvia are in one cell. Diya and Elanor are in the other cell. All right, you two, you are going to be sent to holding. It's where we keep most of our non-violent offenders. You two are not very threatening to us without your magic. Based off of the intelligence that Fleet Admiral Pope told us, you two, points to Hedson and Sylvia, are a little threatening regardless, plus Sylvia is going to be slated for public execution, so we are going to keep you two together in the higher security prison.
Sir, I don't think that's necessary. An execution?
I'm also not even that dangerous. I'm a little angel boy. Look at this cute face.
Also, I think
You
you
broke
have the
neck of
wrong
an
person.
extraterrestrial being and shot yourself 60 feet across the room.
One time. What are we, all perfect?
I think you got the wrong person. You're looking for like an older man. His name is Head Rover. Head
Probably
Rover.
sounded like
I
here
got
she
the
shitting
intel.
him.
Yes.
I got the intel from Pope. Look,
Well, I think it's the wrong
we've got a
info.
lot of idiots in the Navy. Powerful idiots. I will never remotely stack up to Ishtar, but I'll tell you, I'm a lot smarter. I'm a lot more people knowledgeable. So you can go ahead and play your little games, but I'll let you know I'm a lot more savvy than that. He takes out a second cigar and lights it. So I'm gonna go back to that cell. You better all behave. Got about 24 hours till we go to Bastille. Hurt? And he leaves.
What?
Still another time? What?
I don't really know what he said if we do anything bad. I couldn't understand, but I think it might be bad.
He said he's very saucy and we're all going to Basilisk.
Oh,
Saucy. Ooh, I am very saucy.
I'm mostly just, circling around the part where he said that I'm
Public.
slated for public execution. So
It's not gonna happen.
that's the part that it had a nice ring to it, I guess.
Diya and
It had-
Sylvia, you also know what he was talking about in regards to Bastille. That is the Navy's island. It is their prison island. It is their primary base, where their fleet usually hangs out as well. That's where you're all going.
I do want to point out, he admitted he was smart, but that there are a lot of dumb people in the Navy, y'all, and we are a bunch of pretty smart people. Sylvia, I know you have literally 1 ounce of hope, if that left. Just hold on to it, I promise.
Head Rover, I think Elanor is the biggest idiot of the group.
Oh my
Elanor,
god!
I think you're the smartest person here, and I agree with you.
Oh, thank you, Hedson.
I'm mental. I have to say it out loud. I can't think of any other way. Dino, stop helping.
He shuts up.
No, come on. You don't have to give me the silent treatment. Just
Wait,
like,
wait.
stop.
No, it's not the silent treatment. I'm playing solitaire. I have a very advanced mind.
Anyway, look, Sylvia. You're not gonna get publicly executed.
Michael,
Wait.
your
Wait.
internet's a little dodgy, just a heads up. You're back! There you go.
Whatever
You're back, you're
happened
back, you're
to
back.
Heads?
Okay, my
and
internet
Jones?
definitely exploded.
It's back. Okay.
The last thing I said was about solitaire.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm about to win.
What, you can play solitaire? Look, listen.
I
gotta
have the
focus.
most powerful mind in all of Delavar.
Oh my god, we have the most powerful mind in Delavar.
I
Look,
do.
listen. Well, but we share it. It's like a couch. Sylvia, the point is, if you're getting publicly executed, we're all getting publicly executed. And I'm not getting publicly executed because I just started looking like this, and I can't die on this. We'll be fine, right?
Sylvia actually does chuckle a little bit at that because it's very
What the
funny.
hell is so funny? I look good for once.
And then she just sort of like lays on the ground, like hands behind her head, legs crossed, and it's just like yeah, I think you're right. I don't know, I feel like that was a long time coming there earlier. I've been sort of stifling and not really processing some emotions I think I needed to. But you're right. I think I've circled back to the denial stage of grief, and absolutely nothing's gonna happen to us. So I'm just gonna, rest up for when we eventually have to do a crazy 5-arc montage battle against the entire army, navy rather, and absolutely obliterate them.
The army could pop up. You might not be wrong.
That's fair, and
So
we
many
could,
bad
and
things
we
can
could
happen.
take them. We could take them. I do believe I'm just gonna lay here for a bit. I still am in a lot of pain, and I'm a bit dizzy, and I can't see very well right now. And then she passes out again.
Oh,
That's bad. But I have an idea. Now that Sylvia's asleep, here's the idea. Sylvia breaks my nose, and they have to take me to the infirmary because I can't go to public execution with a broken nose. It looks
no,
bad.
we can't have Sylvia doing anything violent because
Okay.
then they will maybe move up her execution, Edson.
Right, Elanor, you break Diya's nose, and when Diya goes to the infirmary, he can see where the other twins are being held when they go to the infirmary. Then, telepathically communicates where they all are, and we go and pick them up and find them, and we're out of here.
I mean, I'm not opposed to the one of us getting punched because we are the, non-violent of the four of us, which is
We've
ridiculous.
messed with our heads.
But, I mean, Diya, you are the captain. Also, I didn't like what you said about that you're not going to let Sylvia die. You would always die first. That was not cute. I captained everything else but that one thing. You're not going to die, Diya. That's it.
I never
I
captained at all.
didn't say I intended. I really, really don't want to die, but I'm also not going to let any of you die for the rest of us.
Well, I'm not going to let you die before the rest of us.
I would let
Sylvia,
any of them die instantly.
Sylvia sits back up instantly and is like, actually, that's a very good point. I'm the fucking first mate, and it's my job to make sure that you don't die, Captain, okay? So go fuck... And then she falls back down.
Oh my goodness.
That's right, Sylvia, exactly like that. And you know what? I'm the face of the crew, and that means something that I'm not sure of. But what it does also mean is that I can't die.
I thought Elanor was the face of the crew.
What the hell am I?
I'm the face of the crew? Oh, thank you. But I mean, Hedson's face is beautiful. I mean,
Still unconscious, but like slightly mumbling. Sylvia's like, no, it's true. Eleanor's definitely the hottest one, so let's not take him. And then she's passing up.
Head Rover,
My
kick
God.
Sylvia in the face.
Oh my God, you're right. Wait, no. That means if you're the face and Diya's the brain and Sylvia's the muscle, then I'm the chef.
This
Can you
Diya,
cook?
how does this mean chef?
Oh my God, the arteries. That's right. I pump blood to the rest of the crew. And Diya, Sylvia, get the hell up. And I try
Like
to
I said,
I
like
try
I
to wake
said-
Sylvia up.
Like I said earlier, Edson's the glue. He holds the crew together.
The blood that pumps through all of us.
Blood is
Yes.
sticky. I would know. I can't get out of my clothes.
Wait,
Speaking
when
of
did-
blood,
when-
I've lost a
Head
lot of it.
When do we switch the analogy to body parts?
Because we got the head and the face and we got the muscle, and then you gotta have. There's no glue in the body. There is when I ate pizza at one time. That's besides the
Oh.
point.
Okay, also, we need to get back to the point before anyone else comes back. What are we doing?
Okay, what's the plan, Diya?
We'll find you. For now, focus on making sure Sylvia can heal safely, and trust in us. Elanor and I will find you. We're in the least precarious of positions. See if
And
I don't know
maybe
what-
just the two of you be good.
I don't know where the
Are we
twins will be
normally
stationed.
hold on? Are we normally not good?
I'm an angel.
Oh,
I'm
Sylvia,
exceptional.
you're up.
I'll
I thought-
take care of this one.
Sylvia, don't you remember when we just burned down a pub?
That was a good time.
See, that's
good-
what I'm talking about.
that's
I have
good
Diya to
Christian
check on
fun.
me.
I don't know what Christian is, but
I
it's
took care.
definitely
We got a
probably-
haircut. Me and
I-
Diya. That was fun. I did a good thing
maybe
that
we
day.
shouldn't openly talk about things we've done on the off chance they're listening.
Oh shit! Yeah, arson is.
They don't know where we did it.
No, it's pretty obvious. Where you
And
did it.
maybe it was just a dream.
Well, Zaxxody was there, so they definitely know.
fucking Zaxxary. God damn it! I still have
Also,
the
wait,
goddamn
wait,
amulet.
Sylvia, let's take this moment and stare at both of them in the eyes and say,
We
I told you so.
What is the point of this? We all
Well,
make
you know, we might as well
Zaxxary!
cards on the table.
He was charismatic and fun. What am I?
No!
a stone?
We both knew something was off with him, and you both just, oh, lolly, Zaxxary this, Zaxxary that.
We pegged him right from fucking square one.
I did
fucking
no such
Sylvia and
thing.
Eleanor's detective agency. We were on the fucking case, and you bastards didn't listen to us.
Dean, what did you know?
You see
was
a
very
very-
unfamiliar with this man in the first place.
You see a very, very dark cloud kind of pass over Diya, and you hear his octave flick down. I've always trusted my friends, and he betrayed my trust.
Oh, Jesus.
Zaxxary will die by my blade.
Oh!
And he gave us shitty amulets, so 2 strikes, and that's 3.
Okay, let's not
By
pretend
the way,
like
of all
you
the
didn't think
things that
those
were
great
stolen from you,
amulets.
all of your gear, the only thing remaining was Zaxxary's amulets.
I still got the fucking amulet.
He is even more devious than I thought.
This can be useful.
How? How
Um,
could those cheap-steak amulets from a two-faced Zaxxary help us, Hedzin?
Hedzin holds on to the amulet and channels all of the energy of 2 magical beings trying to get anything at all to happen.
Hedzin, you clutch the amulet given to you by Zaxxary, your former friend now revealed to be Fleet Admiral of the Gran Insulae military. You look at it,
Jesus Christ.
and you crack it, and it starts to crumble in the middle. It is made out of very cheap material.
This son of a bitch! We gotta kill him!
I gotta say, Diya, I like that bloodlust. Yeah, I think that Ishtar woman, she seems pretty adept with a sword.
Attractive.
I
Yes.
wouldn't mind crossing blades with her.
Sorry, not quite sure what came out of me there.
And also having a, if she'd like to. She's very.
Is she speaking
neither
of
here nor there.
sex, Head Rover?
Sylvia does like
actually
visibly
didn't hear
blush
you.
a little
What-
bit
what
when
did
she
you
like
say?
almost said something, and it's like nothing. I don't. Yeah, it's whatever. She's terrible. She's not even slightly super fucking hot. She's bad. She's bad. And you should feel bad for thinking these impure thoughts, Sylvia.
I feel like we just had a glimpse into Sylvia's mind, Diya. I really do.
Okay. Anyway, what I was trying to say, Hedzin, you and Sylvia, I'm assuming will probably be closer to the twins, seeing as how they might be considered more a threat. So see if you can make contact. Meanwhile, Elanor and I will find a way to find you and get out of these magical restraints and restore our abilities.
Diya? I have the most brilliant idea! If we need to be with them in the more dangerous place, we need to do something just as dangerous!
If it
Elanor,
includes-
you are the smartest one.
If it includes breaking my nose, I'd really rather not.
You can break my nose!
What? You're the face! I guess.
It'll be fine. It'll grow back and be beautiful.
I believe it.
Did she just say her nose would grow back, Head Rover?
Even I know that's not gonna happen. Wait a minute, I'm a doctor! That's not gonna happen!
Even you knows that's not gonna happen?
What if you break my nose, actually? I can't be standing much longer.
At this
Oh,
moment,
episode's
Your
so
nose?
comedic.
at this moment, you all hear over a intercom. All right, prisoners, nighttime. All the lights shut off, and you can no longer see each other.
Oh no, bedtime story! You fucking asshole.
I
Oh wait, I have dark vision.
You can. Dark vision means you basically see like grayscale.
Oh, okay, I did not know
Yeah.
what that... Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Enhanced dark vision via like the Devil's Sight, Warlock stuff. Sure, you're still seeing in grayscale. Basically.
Yeah, okay. That
not
totally makes
nothing.
sense.
All right, everyone settle down for the night. So, once upon a time,
I'm
Elanor,
sorry, you just are acting like a father, and it's so cute.
I mean, I don't captains give bedtime stories?
No.
I mean, why...
Oh.
What, we should
I
start
mean, you're more than
tradition.
welcome to, but that's not par for the course.
I'm
at all.
like crisscross, like, just like, continuous his bedtime story.
All right, everyone, calm down. I'm going to tell you the story of a great man on his adventures. Once upon a time, there was a swashbuckler the which the world has never been seen, and his name was Duncan Moonshade, sir. He was an adventurer to beat all adventurers. His prowess was second to none. And then the story progresses and continues, and we kind of fade to black.
All right.
I just meditate.
We fade to black. You can all take a long rest.
Oh my god.
Well deserved. Along Diya's story of this strange figure, Dakin Moonchaser. And Elanor and Diya, as elves, you wake up 4 hours before Hedzin and Sylvia will. The two of you alone in your cell, and you can feel the water rocking the boat back and forth, and then you're like, wait a minute. This is a hover ship. Why are we in the water? There's a sudden stop, and once again over the intercom. All right, land ho. You'll be retrieved from your cell shortly.
Oh no.
And if anyone needs to take a break, now is the time to do so.
Need some water.
Some agua.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun,
dun, dun, dun.
And welcome back. So, Diya and Elanor, you have awoken first. You get a little bit of time. Elven meditation, just kind of processing everything that went on. Elanor, as always, after a rest, after a trance, going through all sorts of emotions, dreams, fire and ice, you awaken in your blue-haired winter form, next to Diya. And not long after, Hedzin and Sylvia awake as well. It takes a little while for the hover ship to park, it feels like. But eventually, once again, Vice Admiral Briggs returns. All right, prisoners. Welcome to Bastille. Diya and Elanor, Hezin and Sylvia, you will be divided based on approximate threat level. That being said, we'd like to have words with you first. You will be interrogated shortly. The doors behind him open. He is flanked by 10 Navy soldiers. Head Rover, or Head Zen, I think is what you were saying. You seem to be possessing immense human prowess, even with those handcuffs. Like I said, I'm a very smart Vice Admiral. I'm not going anywhere without being flanked by my soldiers. Shall we? Your door's open. Come with me.
Thanks for the compliment, I guess. And I like follow him.
Oh, do we all follow him?
You may all follow him.
Oh, okay. I'm just, as I'm following, I'm just gonna, after the rest, you see Sylvia's a bit more kind of like herself-ish. And she's just gonna say, you know, considering I'm gonna be a headless corpse soon, you think you could maybe give me some deets on like if Ishtar is, you know, single? Like what's her type? What's her deal?
Ishtar? Ishtar lives on a whole other planet, I swear. She
planet I'd like to take a vacation to. You know?
Oh!
You know, everyone responds to their inevitable death in a different way. I'll say that yours is a little bit more entertaining.
Oh, thank you.
Ishtar, she spent a long time searching for the strongest sword people, sword fighters on Gran and Insulae, and has been undefeated for a very long time.
Sylvia bites her lip.
Oh!
She's gone undefeated and unchallenged for so long, she's lost all ambition. It's quite painful to see, honestly.
Wow.
Damn, what a loser.
Oh, I don't know, Headrover. Sounds like a fucking winner chicken dinner to
You
me.
want someone with no ambition and prospects?
Did you see? I mean, listen, she did cut us down, but did you see the?
I wasn't paying attention.
The blade skill, the deftness with which our
You did it way better.
Okay, well, that's very nice of you to say, but I don't know. She's.
I mean, you're strong and all, but
Holy
evidently I'm the physical prowess of the Ferret Friends, evidently, according to the 10 guys play. Am I right, fellas?
Okay, it's all,
They don't say
we're all
anything
here, you know. I don't think
It's
it's.
devastating.
You're being walked through a big, kind of like, high-tech, transparent underwater tunnel, by the way, exiting the hover ship past what looks to be some type of high-tech barrier leading to this place. So you're walking, and you do see in the water around you, there's fish, sharks swimming around this glass tunnel that you are walking through, basically. All right. We're about to split you up into the 2 different cell blocks. I'm not heartless. Say your goodbyes.
See you in a few.
I'll miss you so much.
Oh, what's the waterworks?
she's
He'll be
blue now.
fine.
I've never been to prison before. This is where I belong.
Oh my.
I'm trying, Hudson.
I feel. Oh, now I feel bad. I'll make fun of it. Elanor, you'll see me in 2 shakes of a hedgerover's tail.
You don't have a tail. Why
And
not
that's
say
how-
Sylvia's tail? I actually have one.
You'll see Sylvia shaking her tail, I guess.
Okay, right.
What do you want from me?
You know, a little. It's fine. We'll work on it. You're still adjusting to, I guess, having 2 dysfunctional funny bones now instead of 1.
Also, Diya, you're gonna watch Elanor for me, right?
Of course.
Then we're fine. All right.
Be
I'll catch you on the
careful.
flip. I'm never careful. And I turn around and walk off.
Before we split off, Diya's going to like pull Sylvia into a hug, and he's going to use this as kind of like a distraction to kind of like scan and look over the vice admiral and any of the uniforms. Basically, I'm looking for any information, any things that are, I mean, obviously we know nothing about what we're going into, but if I can glint any sort of insight into things that might be useful moving forward, either if there's like keys dangling from his belt or a card or anything that might give me
Perception
I
or
think
Arcana check.
Cool.
Each one will give you different things.
Cool. Yeah. I kid you not, that's a nat 20.
Oh!
And as much as I want to do Arcana because that's what I'm proficient with, I think truly in this instance, this is a perception check.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 24.
You got a 20 for a 24. Diya. What the? Diya, here's what you see. It seems like the prison island of Bastille, the way that they are stopping people from going in and out is with this barrier that you have to go underwater to go through. But you're kind of thinking, wait, that doesn't make sense. They're ships. This is a navy. There has to be some way for these ships to get out, whether it's an underwater passage or a gate that you haven't seen. Wherever this hover ship, now submarine, dropped you off, is not the only entrance or exit into this place. You also see Hector Briggs' sword, this conical device. You do see what look to be buttons on the handle. He seems to be armed with some very high-tech machinery. Looking at it, you think you might have seen a prototype of whatever he was holding in Lyran's lab at one point. So this is a very well-armed person. What he said about being very savvy seems to be correct. Keys dangling off of his belt, not his style. But he's a human. And of the Navy people you've met so far, of Fleet Admiral Pope, of Admiral Ishtar, he seems like the one that you all would have the best chance defeating in combat. If you were to catch him alone. However, he has 10 Navy soldiers with him. But that is very useful information for you to have. You're going to approximate his strength to be somewhere around that of Terra, the helmsman of the Jade Whale, the woman who hunted you all down on the seas a long time ago. And you know that you've become a lot stronger since then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck, I forgot about her.
Oh,
shit.
I keep waiting for her to pop up. Anyway.
That's what you get off of that nat 20 so far, and if there is anything else that comes up, I will let you know.
Right.
Also, location of Bastille, you are a few days off from Voss, and even closer to your home of Exea. Those are the closest islands. And you two split off. Who wants to go first? Elanor and Diya, or Hedson and Sylvia?
Let's roll a d4.
I'm
1
down.
through 2 is me and Hedson. 3 through 4 is Diya and whatchamacallit.
I was
I'm rolling
gonna do
it
that
now.
for something else later. You can do it
Whatchamacallit?
now, too.
I rolled.
It's a
one.
2. Me and Hedson.
Okay.
Yeah, I got full.
You got 4.
I got full.
Hello. It's a number 4.
I'm lucky none of my
Hello,
British friends
hello.
watch these streams. Alright,
Jesus
so
fucking Christ.
Sylvia and Hedson. You all are taken through this tunnel, through this elevator, And Briggs accompanied you two while he left the other soldiers, most of the other soldiers, to take care of Elanor and Diya. So he takes the two of you up in an elevator. So you know a thing or two about swordplay, do you, Miss Etherhorn?
I'd like to think I do, yes.
Shame. I would have liked to try at your skills myself, but we're not
you a
keeping weapons in
swordsman?
your hands.
Oh, of course not. You know, can't have me slipping out of here with my prowess, now can you?
No, we cannot. You are the linchpin of this whole operation, you know that?
Oh, little old me?
Yeah. You've done us a great favor by letting yourself be captured, Sylvia Etherhorn.
Letting, that's an operative word right there. It's not like you know, had someone weasel in to our good graces and then do almost nothing, although I will say the little hide and helping hand he gave us in the end was alright. But I think we sort of did your job for you, you know? If I weren't a fugitive and, you know, on the chopping block, I'd say that you should probably be giving us commission on, you know, all that good work we did for you lot.
Well, it's not my style to have other people do my work for me, but it is Pope's. There's a reason he runs this place. The elevator stopped. Alright. Welcome to cell block B. The doors open. And you are let out into an open air section of the prison of Bastille. Open air, as in there's very much a translucent magical barrier above your heads, but it's kind of like the lot you see in prisons. Like, you see people working out, you see people hanging around. Alright. Food will be served in an hour. Try not to get yourselves killed by these inmates. Briggs presses a few buttons on the elevator, which closes, and he's out of sight. Both of you make a perception check.
Are we still in cuffs?
Oh my god, my first fucking
You are,
roll of the episode.
Your cuffs, good question. The magical barriers in your cuffs loosen. You are no longer restrained ankles, wrists together.
Mm-hmm.
You still cannot cast spells. You still have disadvantage with attack rolls.
Oh, yeah.
And feats, or sorry, not feats, but class skills are still.
I'll say that it depends on the class skill. I should clarify. Things like innate elven magic, you can't do. Things like jumping or ramming people with your horn, Sylvia, you could still do theoretically.
Okay. I got a 22.
Okay.
I got a, would you say perception?
Yep.
30-20.
You two get up into this new place. There's about a dozen prisoners hanging around. It's not very many. You kind of assume that Elanor and Diya were taken to one of the more crowded sections. Cell block B probably being the second priority of the whole place. Cell block A probably being for the people that are in solitary confinement. You are in like the second echelon of dangerous individuals in this place, or those slated for execution. The two of you spot almost in unison by a squat rack of these kind of like high-tech glowing blue mechanical weights, a tall but hunched over lizard folk with a skull tattoo on their forehead.
I called it before it started. Let's fucking go.
No.
I called it. I
way.
wrote it down. I'll find it.
I wrote it down.
As you all get off the elevator, almost instantaneously, you recognize someone that you crossed weapons with in the very first section of our campaign. Skull, the first mate of the Ironbeard Pirates, a kind of like skinny, muscular lizard folk who is like pretty tall, but you can't always tell because he's hunched over, and he does have a humanoid skull tattooed in the middle of his forehead. What the hell are you two doing here?
Oh my god, you still recognize me? It's adorable.
Dragged in.
Hey!
I couldn't help but recognize that idiotic smile.
Oh, come on, you're gonna make me blush. What the?
How are you two both here?
That's a good fucking question. Cranium was your name? No.
Skull.
Noggin. Skull. There it is. Okay.
I already
Thank
said
you.
skull. You're messing with me.
You should have let me. I was clearly building. You know the.
I
rule of
thought the
two.
bit
I
was
wanted to
good.
get a
I
second
liked
one.
it.
Thank you, Hedzin, for fuck's sake. You know, we just took a little trip to the Hellmouth. You know, toppled the monarchy and got taken down by the fleet admiral his fucking self.
Oh,
What are you
wow.
gonna do? Turns out I was a monarch the whole time. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's in he's they're like they fused. Have you ever seen Gran Insulae Ball Z? It's kind of like that. It's pretty cool.
Oh, the play?
Yeah, yeah. yeah, it's pretty good.
It's kind of like if you break a cookie in half and put the two cookies.
What are you talking about?
It's hard to explain.
My
Wait, where's the guy with the beard? Where's he at?
captain.
Oh yeah, your captain.
He got away.
Oh, tough break that one.
What? I liked him. Are you okay?
We should chat in private when we have the opportunity, maybe around lunchtime, because Ironbeard is not a compassionate captain, but he wouldn't lose me for no reason.
Really?
We might have a chance at... Sylvia, what's your AC without armor?
Without armor? Oh shit. Bad.
It'd be 10
I think it's
plus
like
your dex
6.
modifier.
Oh, 10 plus my dex modifier?
Mhm.
Oh, it's 15.
Sylvia, you take 1 point of damage as you are punched in the face from some other prisoner. You are punched in the face, just 1 point of damage. All things considered, it's a very wimpy punch. But somebody in the Gran Insulae prisoner uniform, these kind of reddish jumpsuits, has just socked you in the face. They're an androgynous individual with messy, disheveled, kind of dirty blonde hair and a ponytail in the back. You fuckers. The fuck are you doing here?
Who? I'm sorry. Do I fucking know you? Why are you just launching fists? You haven't even
Whoa.
asked my name or buying me fucking dinner first.
The individual lunges for Sylvia. Skull leaps into action and grabs them by the back of their collar, and they kind of like flail. Alright, you're not much of a physical fighter, are you, Genghis? This guy seems to have had a real problem. He seems very, very angry. And then this blonde figure, who you realize was one of the masked court mages, seems to have been taken prisoner as well. You can see,
my
you can see the face of Genghis McDingus for the first time.
No! I
Genghis!
thought we never would
Genghis,
see
it's me!
this game again.
Genghis has kind of like a light tan on their skin. Non-binary, they, them pronouns, very androgynous looking, dirty blonde hair tied back. And Skull is like restraining them. You killed my king! You killed my, what's gonna happen to my family?
No, your king is fine. Look. And
He's right here.
I try to tap into Venus' charisma right now.
Head Rover, am I needed?
Yes, right now.
Head Rover's face kind of goes a little Jim Carrey the Mask for a second.
Oh
Before
no!
it like turns into this big smile. Hello, my servant. My king, yes. I am very sad to see you here. I hope that nothing of concern has happened to your family. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about. Well, I guess we can't do much about that, but hold a moment. Head Rover, will you do something for this person? Head Rover, you're back in control.
All right, I'm in. What are we doing?
And at that moment, we cut to our other crew. Elanor and Diya, welcome to your new party. The 8 remaining Navy soldiers take you to a lower ranked cell block. Let's say this is cell block G that you all are taken to. The 8 Navy soldiers are taking you through an elevator and up into a different part of the prison island of Bastille. As you are going up in the elevator, you get a brief glimpse of this place. It looks like it is about 30 stories tall. It is a pretty big, blocky prison. But you don't get to see very much of the view before the elevator kind of enters a concrete shaft, so you can no longer see these higher floors that you all are taken to. It's you two in the elevator. You have about a minute before you get off. Are you speaking, or should I just jump right to the block?
Let's just jump right to the block.
Okay. The two of you are released and set out into a similar courtyard. This one is much more crowded, but because you were looking for them, unmistakably you see Ren and Irie in prisoner uniforms, in with you all. Oh my god, Elanor, you're here! Oh,
Hello, cousins.
Oh, you're doing the blue thing again.
We're in prison. Everything is awful, but I promise we will get out.
We will rip the
She does that. She
out
jumps
of there.
back and forth, right?
Yeah, she's always done that. Our sister has a lot of magical potential in her, and I guess this is just how it manifests.
Okay, right.
But
Yeah, it manifests. Okay.
why are you making fun of me? What did I do? What did little
You
old Ren
left
do?
your family,
So
and you got caught.
so did you, literally.
I know.
Okay.
What am I even saying?
All right.
I mean, to be
How could I
fair,
have done this?
it was much more inadvertent. She was saving the world, so.
You all were saving the world. I thought you were pirates.
I mean, it's. Yes.
Pirates can do good things.
Now I'm yanking your chain. Old Lady Beatrice had us looking for this ancient sword to go stop some magical whatever from happening, so I totally understand. You don't hear this, Sylvia.
No, I know. This is Malik reacting.
You don't get the information.
A magical thing? What do you? Can you give us some more information?
Elanor, that's really not relevant right now.
You fuckers.
I guess that's
Addie
true. We
had
are
my
just
back.
stuck in prison.
Yes. You've been here a little bit before us now, so what's the lay then? What are we dealing with?
Okay, so there's about
Who do we need
30
to fight?
prisoners in our block.
Okay.
Guards. I mean, they're armed Navy guards. Irie and I are probably like your level in terms of fighting right now, approximately. With Lady Beatrice around us, we were kind of juiced up, but now, well, they took away the thing that was giving us powers. It's a long story. But we gotta be careful. There's 2 vice admirals hanging around that we would have to deal with. There's one dragonborn woman, seems to have some type of magical potential, and I think Briggs is hanging around here as well.
Shit.
Okay. Here's the deal. I'm the captain. So
Aye,
Who died and made you captain? I'm kidding. I don't care.
Ren?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm being sassy. That's my thing. What?
That's my thing.
Well, my thing is to get you to shut up.
Yes, brother. Shut your face. Okay.
Thank you, Irie. Continue, Captain Diya.
there's no simple way to put this. I'm a genius. So here's what I need you to do. Breaking the DM, that is what we're here for. Here's what I need you to do. If you can procure the correct implements, I can break these cuffs. If I can break these cuffs, I can return our magic potential, and that can give us the leverage to defeat those vice admirals that are holding us hostage. From there, we can move forward and return to our friends who are in some other... We need...
They're in block
Two things.
B. Yeah.
That's impressive that you know that. Wonderful.
I've been
Okay.
listening.
Perfect. So, that's what I need. Instruments, or I can make do with whatever I have. I need instruments, and I need information. Between the two of those, we can defeat them.
Well, you're talking to the right person. I am very sneaky. Irie is more of the like smash and bash or slash and dash type. I'm pretty good at moving around. Back when Beatrice's magic was souping me up, I was pretty good at like sniping things from a distance too. So I can definitely work on stealing some things. Right as you're having this conversation, there is an announcement, both in cell blocks B and G. It is an announcement asking one of you to step up for interrogation. I'm going to roll a d4.
Yeah.
Sylvia goes first.
Ah.
Sylvia, you are taken by Navy soldiers and led away. You are taken through a different tunnel. It's very well secured in this place. Like, every door has like a double latch, has like different technological enhancements. Looking around in the hallway, you can see that there's pretty unmistakably cameras, and it looks like electronic turrets as well.
Ah, cute.
You are taken by this Navy soldier into a long hallway, and at the end of it is a room with a table that you pretty unmistakably recognize as an interrogation room. As you are led inside, the Navy soldier, you see on the other side of the glass, nods to another individual who steps into view. A owl folk with heart-shaped sunglasses steps into sight, and she leans against the wall. It seems like this individual will be stopping you from escaping if you try. Yeah, your vice admirals are being used against you. How's it feel?
No, not Alborg.
Sylvia, you spend about 20 minutes alone in this interrogation room. Before the door opens, and you recognize this person that came in, but they're not Navy as far as you know. You recognize the seems to be head mage of Lord Zeno's regime. The purple tiefling with 4 kind of Darth Maul-like horns walks into the room with you. The one that Elanor attempted to spy on back in the day. She says, Sylvia, it's been a long time. She snaps her fingers and the disguise self starts to drop. You recognize a shorter purple tiefling with 1 sanded down horn, wearing a navy cloak. You recognize your former crewmate, Helen. And she folds her arms. There is a short sword at her side. I'd say it was coincidence that we ended up on opposite sides of this conflict. But I guess that's what happens when you get one of our friends killed, isn't it?
Wow. I think I want to go on the record. Don't I get to have like a lawyer, law person present? I don't want to say anything without my 1 message spell.
Fleet Admiral Pope got rid of that law a few years ago.
I haven't seen you.
Yeah. It's
So
been a while.
long.
It's been a while since you got Johannes killed over that compass. And look at you now. She flashes the compass to you before pocketing it.
You be careful with that.
You be careful with yourself. And she indicates with her head Elvora Glimmeroost on the other side of the glass, leaning against the wall with her arms folded.
You know, I guess I can't say that I was around to see what happened to everyone, and I will
No,
say,
Sylvia, you weren't.
I am sorry for that, but I never pegged you Helen, to turn into a fucking Navy dog.
Well, it's funny. You see, after you see one of your best friends in the entire world get his throat slit in front of you, because your other friend didn't want to give up a stupid compass, then maybe you might start to realize that piracy doesn't exactly lead to winners. There's blood on your hands, Sylvia. And not ones that you took in your glory-seeking, blood-filled legacy of swordplay. No, this is a debt because you wouldn't give up that stupid item to save a friend. And now you have no friend, no crew, and no compass. How does that make you feel?
Right.
Sylvia, roll intimidation for me.
18.
Okay. She narrows her eyes. There's something different about you. You've changed. Maybe not as much as I have. And you, Sylvia, you know that Helen's talents are more about, like, sneaking and stealing and spying, it seems in this case. But there is this aura of hate coming off of her. But you are able to kind of push back against it and find yourself unaffected.
You know, Helen, I didn't expect to see you here today, and I'd be lying if I said I hadn't played over and over and over in my head what the first conversation that we would have after what happened to Johannes would be like. And I definitely didn't expect to see it happen here in the fucking Bastille of all places. But you're right, I have changed. And I'd like to think it's for the better. And if my time is to be up soon, I just want to say to you that I'm sorry. I know I told you a bit about what that compass meant to me, and it does mean a lot. But it was not worth Johannes' life. It wasn't worth the idea that all of your lives may have been taken as well when I ran. I did not do what a captain should have done in that situation, and it's eaten me up for a long time. But, I don't know. I feel like despite the very palpable hatred I can feel that you have for me right now, you deserve, you, Clorpin, Johannes, even though he's gone, you all deserve to know how terrible I feel that I fucked up. And that if I could go back and do it all over again, it'd be me who got my throat slit for the sake of all of you.
You might still have that opportunity, Sylvia.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
She starts to turn to leave. There was supposed to be more information I asked you about your crew, about your misadventures, but for old time's sake, I'll let it slide.
Oh,
But you
thank
should know,
you.
on the date of your execution, I will be in the front row. And as your head falls from your body, severed, I will not look away. She looks to Elvora Glimmerroost, who starts to walk over to escort you out, Sylvia. Do you say any last things to her?
Yeah, I'll just say, well, I'll try and spot you out in the crowd, and hopefully you wear something a little better than that.
Persuasion.
Oh!
A 9.
Oof.
She says nothing else to you, and you are taken back down. All right, time for the next one.
Fucking Helen, wow.
I had a feeling she was coming. I had a feeling. Didn't
Elanor.
think it would be. Wow.
Elanor, you're up. Oh, hold on. There you go. Elanor, you are taken to your interrogation by some different Navy soldiers. These all happen pretty much simultaneously. So you're all kind of taken away from your blocks. Elanor, you are taken down a hallway. You see security cameras. You see electronic turrets. You see some pretty vicious reinforced doors. You walk by the Vice Admiral who seems to be guarding you, a Dragonborn woman with instruments on her. Seem to be very high quality instruments, seem to be perhaps of the Danny Klopp School of Music, which is a very big one in Exea. And you are taken into your interrogation room. Sylvia had to wait 20 minutes. You only had to wait about 5 before the door. You hear on the other side, how do I hey, drill, how do I open this? Here it is. And opening the door,
God damn it.
ducking into the door, you see a 6-foot tall air genasi with a big beard made of clouds. He shuts the door behind him. Grand Zeus, nice to meet you. Sit down. You recognize pretty unmistakably an admiral jacket hanging off of his shoulders. So he is second only to Zaxxery, basically. All right.
What do you want?
Hi, I'm supposed to interrogate you. Anything you want to confess? Is that a
Does
maybe?
it look like it?
He kind of just squishes around his big smoky beard. I heard you were a lot more fun than this. I was really excited to meet you. Ishtar was supposed to interrogate you, and I said, no, she's a sorcerer. I gotta talk to her. I want to talk to one of my own. Because, listen, I like blasting things. I like exploding things. I thought we'd kind of be two peas in a pod. No?
Well, maybe you shouldn't listen to what other people have to say. And just come see for yourself.
I'm here.
And maybe if I didn't have these little things on me, I would really be able to show you how I could blast you away. And if I had a good night's sleep. So tomorrow would be a great day, because in this, nothing, never mind.
Are you okay?
Yes.
You're very strange, but I highly doubt you could blast me away. Listen, I'm not to brag. I'm kind of an admiral. I'm like the big scary guy around here. Like I could destroy your ship if I farted hard enough, probably.
Oh my! Whoa! I love Zeus.
Well, I know you won't do anything to me because I feel like you know who my parents are, and if they heard about this, they would fart in your direction and nothing of you. Stop!
What do you mean stop? You said it! You said it!
My parents would fart in your direction and no molecule of you would exist.
You know, it's funny you mention your parents. See,
Yes?
it's been very hard for us to find the bits of the Feywild that your mother and father were hanging out in. But suddenly, I mean, Ren and Irie's parents were looking for them, so they came to us and let us know about the location of your little one. Just want to give you one more chance to start telling us what you know, because now we know where your family is.
What are you going to do to my parents?
Is Lyra and Eboy alive?
I think we're done here.
I don't think so. See, I'm a believer in swift justice.
Oh God!
I think the longer you let bad things fester, the more hurt they're gonna cause to the world. You see, it starts raining in this room, and the sides of his eyes kind of start to flicker with cracks of electricity. Listen, I know I'm not supposed to do anything drastic. I'm an admiral. I don't think very many people could stop me. If I had my way, we would have wiped out Dalavar with Lyran's pulse bomb before, well, she vanished. So I want to know, is that inventor woman alive, or did they kill her in that explosion?
You know... I wasn't there for it, so I wouldn't know.
You weren't
I
there
joined
for
them
it.
pretty late. We've been on some misadventures. And here we are. I have no idea who you're talking about.
Make a deception check for me, Elanor.
It's
Do you
not
have
20.
enough charisma in this one?
No.
Oh.
Of course she doesn't! Of course she doesn't! Oh no, my
Why do you
dice!
think
Goodbye!
I interrogated you in this form? What?
Wait, 18 plus 20!
Jerry 20.
Yeah, dirty 20, dirty.
So you say you were a civilian caught up in this madness?
Of course.
Why didn't you say so before? The rain stops, sunlight starts shining into the room from who knows where. Ah, man, I had to get scary with you for a sec. That's not easy for me. Not easy for me to get scary. I was trying to be the good cop and the bad cop. I don't think it worked. Alright, you can go. You seem nice.
Love Zeus.
Dude.
What?
And we cut off.
Elanor does an audible what?
Alright.
And checkerboard wipe 2.
And we're down to 2. Head rover. You are taken by your soldier out of cell block B, down a hallway, past some cameras, past some electric turrets. Same similar situation as before. Seems like there's a lot of... It's a very uniformly built place out of game. There's identical hallways leading to identical interrogation rooms. You are taken past a half-orc woman with red tips at the end of her hair, a sword at her side, who is angrily eating from a bag of jerky, it seems, before you are taken into your interrogation room.
Damn.
Head rover, waiting to meet you is Vice Admiral Briggs. Come on in, Head rover.
Oh, hello, Mr.
Head
Briggs.
Zen. No, sorry about that.
Alright.
He goes to light another cigar as he shuts the door behind him. You want one?
Yes.
He hands it to you. Manufactured in Exea, so it's not exactly rare, but these are the nice, expensive ones.
I'm like definitely chewing on the cigar.
You're supposed
I don't know
to.
what this is.
You know, you let it, you inhale.
This
No,
sucks.
No,
Ugh.
you're supposed
Horrible.
to... Here, he puts his in his mouth, lights it. You're not supposed to inhale, but you're supposed to just kind of Let the smoke sit in your mouth. Spit it out. It tastes good.
I'm definitely like still coughing because I tried to inhale the entire thing.
All right, you're clearly a child.
Ah, fuck.
But Pope gave us the details, and we know that you have somehow found yourself merged with the former King of Dalavar. Do you?
Yes.
Do you have access to his memories? Technically speaking, you don't, but I can tell you anything, Head Rover.
No, I do not have access to his memories in the literal sense.
You're telling the truth, so you don't have to roll deception.
I'm playing this long game.
All right. So that's question number 1. You see, Dalavar was a thorn in the Navy's side for a very long time. Very, very lucky that you happened to run into Fleet Admiral Pope.
What's that? I can handle myself.
No, lucky for us. He was able to recognize that you were the individual that, let's say a friend, keep an eye on him at close quarters, was telling us about. You were guided there by the hands of, well, I would say fate, but by our hands. The hands of the Navy. Thanks, Head Rover.
Oh, I don't feel like I'm helping at all.
Is Lyran Evoy alive?
Who?
Don't play dumb. Lyran Evoy.
I never play dumb. I am dumb. There's a difference.
Weapons technician. Inventor of some of the most powerful weaponry, machinery that the military has access to. She was supposed to be building a bomb. Her laboratory somehow exploded, and you know, you're snapping your fingers, but I seem to recall you, older you, stumbling around in armor and being spotted by our security drones in the floating city of Voss. I can roll the
people call
footage.
her like. Would people call her like the B word? I would never say.
I
it,
can
but would
roll the
people call
footage
her
of
like
you
the B
hanging
word?
around with the Zaylan.
This is ringing a bell now. Yes. Okay. I know who you're talking about. People said some mean things about her, and I didn't really like it.
Is Lyran Evoy alive?
Probably not.
You're a tough nut to crack, Head Rover. You're a lot smarter than you let on.
I don't let on much.
I was actually hoping that I would be the one to interrogate you.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like we're two peas in a pod. Never quite
Why?
got our due.
Why?
Yeah, I didn't get my due.
Can I tell you a secret?
I'll go right after. Yeah, sure.
Fucking hate the Fleet Admiral. Piece of shit.
Which one? Like
The-
Zaxxery?
The Fleet Admirals. Yes, Zaxxery. Hate him.
Oh my god, he gave me like a bullshit amulet. Several, by the way, which cost me a pretty penny. I don't like him either.
He's got a pretty twisted sense of humor, that one. And he also does not want anyone... He starts to dab his cigarette into an ashtray. Cigar, excuse me. Does not want anyone taking over after him. That's why the only admirals that he has appointed are the least motivated but most powerful sword fighter in Gran Insulae, and a fucking idiot who makes things explode. He keeps the smartest person in the military on my level. So I'm just saying, you know what it's like to be underappreciated, Head Rover. If you ask me, you should be the captain of your silly little crew.
Should be. And you should be the admiral.
That's what I'm saying.
Can I tell you a secret?
If you want to, sure.
I wish I knew if Lyran was alive, because I'd want to kill her myself. Then I'd get to be the captain, and I would be like, "Oh, that's the guy that killed Lyran. What the fuck?" But he looks so old and handsome in a rugged way.
You
know
can
what I
make
mean?
a persuasion check with advantage for me, Head Rover.
What a wild ride this is.
The nat 20.
Oh, bro.
Well, if we find Lyran You won't be killing her. 'Cause she's got work to do for us. We're gonna be trying very hard to find her. I just want to know if I'm wasting my time or not.
It's like a tough nut to crack. But I'll tell you this. If things go ass up, and no one knows what happens to Zaxary or Pope, whatever you want to call him, I'd look the other way.
Interesting. You want to get out, Head Rover? How badly do you want to get out?
Not bad enough.
Would it be more motivated if I knew where your friend Charlotte was?
Oh, fucker.
Probably.
So what I'm saying is, you, as the most physically strong member of the crew, should be on your best behavior if you want to get out of here in a short time, instead of remaining in prison. Because when somebody's in a coma, they're not treated, they might not wake up.
You a doctor too?
No. Why do you think
You're
I
so
became
smart.
a soldier?
I don't. Alright. You make a compelling argument. Future fleet admiral.
Future captain. He leaves. Finally.
Edson, it is OP, Timmy. You're correct.
Finally. Diya. You are starting to be escorted down a hallway by a Navy soldier when a voice goes, hey, hey, not so fast, not so fast. And stepping from the other side of the hall is a 5'10" Shadar-Kai Shadowfell elf, wearing sunglasses. He's got slicked back silver hair. He's got an open Hawaiian shirt. And you recognize Zaxary, or Fleet Admiral Raphael Pope.
Damn it.
Hey, Diya, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Nice to see ya, Diya. Heh. Can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
You're an honorary part of the Ferret Friends. I don't understand why you did that
that's
to
what
us.
you were saying. Long story. Come this way, kid. We gotta talk business. And he leads you.
Diya
into your-
begrudgingly follows.
Pouting Diya follows Pope into the interrogation room. Pope doesn't even close the door. I mean, I can close it for privacy if you want,
This
but I'm not worried you're gonna get past
fucker.
me. How's it going, Diya? Do you like the food? Try to get a good chef for this place.
I don't know. I just got
Oh,
here.
you just got here. Lunch is gonna be great. You ever had gruel? It's good for you.
No, I can't say that I
Oh,
have.
you're gonna love it.
Is it like a specialty with like spices and like mushrooms and hors d'oeuvres, or
Yes. So, Diya, I got a few questions to ask you. Let me just,
okay?
He pretends to look through an imaginary book. Let's see. We're looking for an inventor lady who was supposed to create a big old bomb for us and was supplying most of our supplies.
Is that an invisible book? Wait. How'd you do that?
Oh, watch.
Please. No. I've been working on this concept for this book for ages.
Watch this, Diya. I can turn it into a violin too. Oh, it's so sad. You're in prison.
Oh, you're being facetious.
I'm fucking with you. Yes.
Oh, I see.
Uh,
I had a small hope that you might actually still be my friend.
Diya, I am your friend. Think about it. You're not getting executed. You get to eat gruel. What more could you ask for?
Those don't seem like very compelling arguments.
So I have a question for you, Diya MorningStar. Your inventor friend, and don't lie to me about not having seen her. I saw you sneaking into her lab. We got the security cams, we got everything. You're also looking at Raphael Pope for the first time without wearing his baggy Zaxxery clothes. You can see he's got an open chest. He's jacked, and he's got, like, some very intense red tattoos and all sorts of curls, like, covering his chest and abdomen. He lifts his sunglasses onto his forehead. I just want to know if Liren Evoy is alive.
I'll tell you what I know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, before you start, by the way, hey, Damien, can you come in here for a second? Or, you know what, just stop right over there. And in the hallway, held by two Navy soldiers, you recognize a tall, lanky warforged with big blue eyes. Diya, you recognize the Steam King. On the other side of the glass. So, Diya, I'm gonna ask you again. Damien was very nice to us. I hear he's a buddy of yours from way, 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 way back when you first met your crew. You know, he's an inventor for us, but the fun thing about him being a warforged is that if we wanted to, we could just download his memories. We have no reason to keep him alive. So I'm just asking you, Diya MorningStar, is Liren Evoy alive? He puts a gun on the table and kind of taps the barrel of it with his finger.
If I tell you what I know, will you promise to keep my crew safe?
So long as they don't get themselves into trouble, you have my word.
Will Sylvia not be executed?
I mean, I can't promise that. Someone's got to take the fall for, I mean, the king of a country dying.
You're the fleet admiral. I'm sure you could line anything up that you wanted to. Find a scapegoat other than Sylvia, and I'll give you what you want.
That's an interesting proposition, Diya. So we just have to find another scapegoat for the whole situation. So does that mean you would be okay with us killing an innocent person if it wasn't one of your friends? Because that's not what I would expect of you, personally. Trolley problem and all that. But I guess we could find... I mean, we have some low-level drug offenders trying to feed their families here, but they probably wouldn't be missed too badly. No one would believe them because they were on the lower class side. We could execute one of them instead, if that's what you want.
They're not my crew, they're not my problem.
Oh, very interesting, Diya MorningStar. But now, Sylvia is an established pirate. She's the granddaughter of one of the most notorious pirates to sail the seas of Gran and Insulae. But I think I've learned something new about you. You care more about your crew and the people out there than him. He points with his thumb outside to the Steam King. Diya MorningStar, is that you in there? When will these soldiers release me?
Diya looks at the Vice Admiral. I know one thing. I saw Liren's tower explode. And that's it.
Make a deception check for me, Diya. You may do so with disadvantage. You're dealing with a potential BBEG of the campaign here.
Yep, that's fair. Diya was trying to put up a front. So for everyone watching, Diya has a +0 to deception.
Oh, I'm in pain.
So I don't know if it's even possible to pass this check.
What is a BBEG? Or what did you say?
Big bad evil guy.
Oh, okay.
Like the
Endgame boss.
yeah.
Alright, here we go, guys. $11.
I'm
I mean, it's double digits now.
You saw her tower explode, and that's it, huh? He cocks his gun and fires through the Steam King's stomach.
No!
Steam King falls to the ground, and you see him dragged out of sight by 2 Navy soldiers.
He did nothing but help you. He had nothing to do with this.
Yeah. But we were hoping that you would be more truthful with us.
You're supposed to be the fleet. You're the admiral. You're the one who's supposed to take care of everyone. And now here you are killing innocent people. I don't understand what it is you're supposed to do or who you are.
Diya, it's my job to make sure peace reigns in Gran Insulae.
So you protect someone who would knowingly create devices that would kill mass populations at a snap of a finger for no reason other than your whim.
It's math. Diya, you're supposed to be smart. Don't you like
People
math?
are math, people are numbers. What kind of bullshit is that?
It's the way that we have to think in order to maintain peace. If we are to kill Sylvia and save the lives of everyone in this Navy base, if we are to kill Sylvia and save the lives of people in Dalavar who might get drafted for a great war, we will absolutely do that. If I am to kill that Steam King so that you will be truthful with us, that seems worth it as well.
My parents taught me to think along logic. You have no line of logic. What you think is completely flawed. All you're trying to do is create weapons of mass destruction to control people under you in a fearful reign. Don't even try and convince me that what you're doing is peaceful. That's absolutely bullshit!
Tell me where Liren is or Elanor dies too.
My crew accepted the risks and knew what they were getting into. Elanor died in the tower. Fuck. What's her name? Liren?
Liren.
Liren died in the tower blast along with everything she knew, as she should have.
Deception check with disadvantage.
Jeez, Rick.
It's only a 9.
He waves his gun around. She's so far away. Can't shoot her from here. But we're gonna have more talks, Diya. You and me, we're gonna have more talks. We'll have us a good time. Hey, give me your hand.
No. You were my friend once, but I don't trust you anymore.
Strength saving throw.
My lowest stat. That's gonna be a 7.
7. In one swift motion, Raphael Pope grabs you by the shoulder, slams your hand onto the table, takes out a short sword, and slams into your wrist with it. Diya, he severs your left hand, and you are bleeding onto the table.
What?
You feel like you are about to pass out from the blood loss. He turns into the hallway. Someone clean this up! And Diya, you pass out from the shock. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
There? Are you sure? You want to go more? A little bit more.
No, I think that's it.
What?
He cut off his fucking
I
hand?
think that's it. Yeah, good job,
What?
everybody.
Don't let me that in. No.
That's what I'm saying.
Thanks for coming.
Bro. What?
God.
Remember
damn
we
it.
were laughing? Remember we were laughing?
We
Having
had
a good
at the
time.
What
beginning?
a fun time.
Remember that?
Remember when Dingus showed up? Yeah, that was awesome.
What
Dingus
a great-
McDingus.
What a great. Oh.
Oh no.
When Diya said he would live and die by his crew, he meant it.
I know that. I tried to tell you, don't be like that.
Yeah, we warned you.
What a fun time, everybody.
Oh my god,
What a
Eleanor's
great
gonna
session.
cry so hard when you get back.
We're gonna beat your ass.
or beat your ass.
After the Navy one-off, we chatted for a few minutes afterwards, and I said there were 2 possible BBEGs for the campaign. Looks like it might be shaping up to be this guy. We'll see what happens. We'll see how things play out.
Zaxxery.
No, we're gonna appeal to Zaxxery's better nature, and he's gonna become our friend. And then we're all.
This
guy with the
goat.
Listen,
this guy with the goat. What happened?
To pull.
No, he was never the goat.
To pull the curtain back as your GM, as the writer of this campaign, the moment Zaxxery became the fleet admiral was the moment you adopted him. It was going to be someone else before that.
No, damn it! All because I said join the fuck.
Yeah,
Thick fuck.
told you so.
Right when he gets familiar with them, that's when I'll fucking strike.
That's right.
Thick.
Always.
Wow. So give a hand for our players. My name is Julian. I've been the GM of this campaign. 15th session. Wow, we are approximately halfway through the campaign. We'll see, obviously, what happens from here out.
Wow,
Matt got it, and then he showed everybody what I meant. Thank you all for tuning in. If you want to play games with me, you can hire me to run sessions for you or write sessions for you. I play every Friday on the FreeForge TTRPG network in their Kids on Bikes game. I am the co-creator and co-writer of the award-winning audio series The Realm Tree. I'm wearing a shirt from it, which you can get for pretty cheap, like $15. You can also get hats and long sleeves as well. And you can always tune in to Twitch. I almost said Tish. I'm like, that's a school. To Twitch. Keep your notifications on if you want to keep up with whatever the heck is gonna happen next time.
Bro, what the fuck?
Timmy says,
what about treasure?
Timmy says, I want to ride your friend like a horse. That's what I took away from this session. Me too, Timmy. I had
that was so out of
my
field.
That was so fun. We're gonna have such a fun little arc right here.
Irie's gotta calm down.
I can't wait to not. I'm gonna keep going with the not knowing what those words mean.
Great.
You're like more scared of it. You're like, I'm not a horse. I'm a man.
I'm a guy.
I'm having fun.
Strong.
Addie, where can people find you if they are so inclined?
You're so inclined. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Addie Bree, TikTok, Addie Bay Hayes. You can check out my website, www.addiebrehayes.com. You can hire me for VO, playing games with you, or I mean, I'm down for stuff. If you just want to play I don't know. I'm open. This is now getting weird. Save me!
I'm down for stuff, Addie Bree.
I'm down. No feet stuff. No feet
it's
stuff.
Getting worse, Addie. No one mentioned
Addie.
I'm Addie's lawyer.
Addie is not at all a feet person. She's an armpit person. So
listen,
if you wanna hire Addie for armpit stuff, you gotta go through me, her manager. You gotta pay me first, and then we'll
hire. Scheme. It's a pyramid scheme.
Watch I book like a deodorant commercial.
Oh my god.
And I'm like,
hey.
Old Spice.
What are we doing?
Turning it over to our actual model, Matthew Eberle, who recently became a model.
Oh wow!
I mean,
where can people find your armpits?
You can find these sexy armpits.
You're doing this for free right now?
I just hate it. I hate it. I do. I hate it.
You can check out my photography website at MatthewEberlePhotography.com because I am actually really fucking good at what I do. Otherwise, hit me up on Instagram. If you want me to play your games, then DM Michael, because you got to pay him in order to get me to play with you, because that's how that works. But I love playing. Occasionally I do DM shit, but that you got to catch me in the right mood. Now that we're getting my off season for weddings, I might DM something on Julian's stream.
Whoa!
Fancy
Julian's
pants.
like, no one spoke to me about this.
Fancy pants.
Surprise, you guys never know what's coming next.
Fancy boy.
I have to play in it contractually, so
that's the way that shit works. But so check me out, check my shit out, because that's what you should do. Anyways, Malik, what's shaking?
Me, because I have to pee, so I'm gonna move through this.
Honestly, same.
It's Malik. It's you know I'm
is
very
Malik.
powerful. Your friendly neighborhood celestial. See, now I'm picking up your stuff. I do want to just briefly also say I'm Addie's lawyer. You know, even though Matt is her
The manager.
Manager.
I need to be there for any legal counsel in regards to any of these offers that are getting put through. You do have to pay me and then pay him, and then she will also get paid. It's a wow, it is a Ponzi scheme. And you can follow me on Instagram at the Maliki Cauldron. Exciting news. It's a big ol' asterisk next to the TBD, but Astral Emissary, myself and my bandmate and one of my best friends, Rachel, we're getting the juices flowing, the brains are storming for our new album. Oh, I'm very excited for it. I'm looking forward to making some sweet cerebral music. And you know, you can also listen to Radio Kaiser Gudan. I think we're going to be recording a new episode sometime soon. It is a One Piece podcast. We my friend and I will talk to our other friend Storm, who's never ingested any One Piece, about One Piece. He's been dodging spoilers like the fucking plague too, because we've been taking hella hiatuses and it's not easy to not get spoiled on shit. But you can listen to that wherever you listen to podcasts. Is there anything else? Okay, this is the last thing. Fan fiction writers, you got any sweet Ramina Ishtar Sylvia Etherhorn fan fiction? You can DM it to me at the Maliki Cauldron. I will be happy to look over your work. I have dabbled in writing myself. I can give you some pointers if you want. And yeah, Michael, go ahead. I'm
Malik
go
is
see a man
commissioning
about a horse.
softcore porn. He's not even commissioning it. He's just asking.
Can
for
we
it.
go 5 minutes without commissioning softcore porn in this Zoom
I didn't
call?
mean to.
No,
I'm
not
Michael.
possible.
You might recognize me from the softcore porn advertisement you just watched. You can find me on Twitter at Steam_Gorilla and on Twitch.tv/Steam_Gorilla. I'm also Addie's PR representative. Just found out. Oh my God, just got the call. Armpits and feet are out and reading the Bible and going outside back in. So check that one out. I think it's gonna be really cool right now.
Are you calling me pale?
What? No, not for you. For people asking for your feet and armpit pictures.
They should go outside and touch grass and find Jesus.
Immediately after I said, like, trying to help you, you're like, what do you mean I can't take feet pics? Trying to help. Really trying to help.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you all so much for coming by. It's been an absolute pleasure. I don't remember who this person is. I'm going to raid them anyway. Been an absolute pleasure. I'm sure Malik says goodbye as well.
He just had to go
from the
pee.
toilet.
Yes, take it easy, everyone, and see you next time. A hand for our players. Just one, and goodbye.